हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज के इस लेक्चर में हम लोग इन्वायरमेंटल एथिक्स के बारे में पढ़ेंगे कि व्हाट इज इन्वायरमेंटल एथिक्स। इन्वायरमेंटल एथिक्स इज अ डिसिप्लिन इन फिलोसफी दैट स्टडीज द मोरल रिलेशनशिप ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग्स टू and also the value and moral status of the environment and its non-human contents. It's believed that humans are a part of society as well as other living creatures, which includes plants and animals. These items are a very important part of the world and are considered to be a functional part of human lives. Ethics is a criteria that helps differentiate right from wrong. Ethics means study of good or bad, right and wrong. Environmental ethics is an application of ethical standards to relationships between human and non-human entities. Why need to study environmental ethics? We need to study environmental ethics to overcome the following questions, such as what are the environmental damage produced by the present generation? What act must we give up to slow such damage? Environmental damage. First is pollution, such as air pollution, water pollution, land pollution. Second is resource depletion, such as depletion of species and habitats, depletion of fossil fuels, etc. Here are some environmental ethics principles, such as we should have profound respect for nature, we must maintain a harmonious relation with other species, everyone should take responsibility for this impact on nature, local and indigenous environmental knowledge should be respected. We must plan for long term. These are the principles of environmental ethics. Ethical values for pollution control. We should recognize our moral duty to protect the welfare not only human beings but also of other non-human parts of this system. Usefulness of non-human world for human purpose. Humans have no right to reduce this richness and diversity except to satisfy vital needs. The ideological changes in mainly that appreciating life quality rather than to increase higher standard of living. Ethical values for conserving depletable resources. Proper utilization of resource, that is the people should maintain ecological balance. We should adopt voluntary measures to conserve the resources. If we are to preserve enough scarce resources so that future generation can maintain their quality of life at a satisfactory level. There are some ethical perspectives, such as anthropocentric, stewardship, biocentric, animal rights, ecocentric, ecofeminism. Anthropocentric. Humans are placed in domination of nature and have the right to use resources and abuse nature as we choose. Anthropocentrism is a worldview that considers humans to be the most important factor and value in the universe. The anthropocentric view suggests that humans have greater intrinsic value than other species. Stewardship. Humans have the responsibility to manage and care for nature. Humans and non-human forces must act together in order to sustain life. Humans are part of nature rather than masters. Biocentrism. All living organisms have intrinsic values and rights regardless whether they are useful or not. Biocentric ethics calls for a rethinking of the relationship between humans and nature. Animal rights. Each individual organism is of value, not the group. Animal rights is the belief that humans do not have rights to use animals for our own purposes. Ecocentric. Ecocentric philosophy claims that the value or worth of a rock or a tree or water is not judged simply by the way that human can use it. Instead, it valuable because it plays a role in the greater environment. Ecofeminism. Ecofeminism is based on the theory that the operation of women and the operation of nature are fundamentally linked. I hope you liked this lecture. Thank you.